is up, guys? Phoenix here. Welcome back to part 4 of our Todoroki Shoto pixel art tutorial from My Hero Academia. So, what we're going to do is just jump right into it because I'm not feeling too well. I've been taking a break from streaming, recording, and everything, all of the above. But I figure I owe you guys this to finish this before I take my break. So, yeah. I'm going to try and get through this. If I can't, it'll probably be a delayed upload. But can't be more delayed than it's already been 2 weeks. So what we're going to do first is go to the neck where we have this 2 vertical wood weighting there. And what I want you to do is swap it out with black wool to start off. And from there we're going to go down to the right 2 singles. 1, 2. Down to the right 2 vertical. Then from the bottom block into 2 vertical, what we're going to do is put 2 to the right. We're then going to go up and to the right 1 single, up and to the right 2 flat, and then up and to the right 1 single. And now what you can actually do is color that in if you want with the black wool. There's just going to be a little patch in the neck. And I'm sorry about the background Discord noises, let me handle that real quick. Everything like this seems to always happen when I'm recording. Lovely. There we go. Yeah, so where were we? Okay, so where we have that 3 flat on the bottom, we're gonna go to the middle block and put 1 underneath, like this. And then from there, we're gonna go down and to the right, 2, 1, and 3. So 2 vertical, 1 single, 3 vertical. So 1, 2, 1 single, then 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now once you have that 3 vertical there, you can switch over, and actually if you don't have it in your tray yet, I want you to go grab some oak planks. And from that 3 vertical, we're going to work with the middle and bottom block. Middle block is going to get 2 oak planks to the left. Bottom block is going to get 1 oak plank to the right. And from there we can pick each side to work with. So on the left side, we're going to start going up and to the left, 2 flat. Up and to left, 3, oh, that's a lot. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 singles. 1, these are all oak planks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up and to left, 2 flat again. Up and to left, 1 single. Up and to left, 2 flat. Up and to left, 2 flat again. And on the left block in that 2 flat, we're going to put 1 on the top. We're then going to go up and to left 1 single, up and to left 2 flat, up and to left 2 single again, 1, 2, and then up and to the left 2 flat. And that should bridge the left part of his neck. Now for the right part of the neck, we're going to drop down to where we had the 1 single and start going above it. So put your placement block to the top or right of each. You should be fine. So we're going to go up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 flat. We're going to do that 3 times in a row. So 1, 2, just like this. And we need to do that 3 times connected at the diagonal. So it's 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 flat. Up and to the right, 3 single. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right, 2 flat, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2. Up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 flat. And on the top block, on the right block, we're gonna put 1 on top. Create this backward L shape. And then just to finish this up, we're gonna go up and to the right, 2 flat, 2 times in a row, and that should touch the wall right here. So let's try that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. So now everything below the face is actually complete. We're done with all the little shading parts of that. What we can do now is move up to the face, and that's what we will do. So, where we actually started, I thought I left little marks to count it out, but I didn't. That's sad. Yeah, I'll just count it out for you guys right now. What we're going to do is where we have this little black part in the neck right here, we're going to go up and find the 2 flats that we're going to need to work with in order to start working with the mouth. So let's start at the bottom where we have this 6 flat of coal. And then we're gonna up and to the left to where the 3 flat we have here. Up and to the left to the 2 flat. Up and to the left again to the second set of 2 flat. So this is what you should have marked so far. And to this set of 2 flat that we have marked, we are now going to go above the right block, and we're going to count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 placement blocks, followed by a piece of coal above the right block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, then a coal on top, and that's fine. Now you can delete all the dirt. And that's going to start the mouth, which isn't too hard to do. All we're going to do is with the coal, we're going to put 1 to the right, up and to the right 13 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then down and to the right 2 flat. And that's it for the mouth. Now let's go up and do the nose, which should be in the center of the face. It's kind of an awkward spot to be at, actually, to be honest. What we're going to do is find the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th block from the left in that 13 flat of the mouth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Find that block right there. And then above that 7th block, let's delete all the other blocks to the left so we can just see the 7th block. We are going to put 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 placement blocks up, followed by 6 pieces of coal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then 6 pieces of coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can delete the dirt now, and that's it for the nose. So the only thing left on the face is the eyes and the little shading of the burn scar he has. Oh yeah, and the right eyebrow. I didn't do that actually, so that's a thing. But either way, let's work with the left eyebrow for now, since we already have a little bit of it shaped out. Where we have the dirt up there waiting on the left eye, we can actually start working with that. First, let me see how it's measured out, because we have 3 dirt here and I don't know why. So let me see how long this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it supposed to be 9 after that block or 9 with that block? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's 9. Yeah, we did that correct. So, from this strip now, we're going to go down to the right from the right side of it. So put your placement block underneath or to the right. As we go down into the right, 4 flat with coal. 1, 2, 3, 4. From the first block in that 4 flat, we're going to put 2 underneath. Then we're going to go down into the right 1 single. Down into the right 4 flat. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Up into the right 1 single. And from that single, what we can actually do is put an extra block above it, and then 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to bridge this 5 flat we have here and this 4 flat we have up here, we're going to go up into the left 2 flat from this first block right here. So 1, 2. That's perfect. And now this is actually the eyeball marking. So all we're going to do for that is we can color in that little circle bit with black wool. So on every block around this 2 flat, we're going to put a piece of black wool like that. And then everything else around it is going to be dark gray. So let's try that. You can take gray or dark gray, whatever fine. Not light gray though. So it's going to be like this. That should be fine. Now going back to the tip where we have the 5 flat waiting right here. Underneath it, we're going to go down to the right 3 flat. Down to the right 2 vertical. Then underneath that 2 vertical, we're going to grab a piece of white wool. Or whatever you want to color the eyeball in. White concrete is fine too. To go below it. Then a piece of coal below that. So we can start the lower half of the eye. It's very easy to do. So from that 1 we placed below the white wool, we're going to put 3 to the left of it to start off. 1, 2, 3. We're then going to be going to the left side for everything here. So just put your placement block at the left every time you're done here, and you should be fine, because if we go down or up, at least the left block will help us with that. So we're going to go down to left 8 flat now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Placement block at the end. Up and to the left 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Placement block at the end. Up and to the left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left 2 flat. 1, 2. And then to finish this shape, we're going to go up and to the left 2 singles. 1, and the second one's already there from when we were working earlier. Now if you wanted to, you can color in the entire eyeball right here with white concrete, but it's going to take a little bit of time, so I would suggest not doing that right now. But yeah, the left eye is done completely now. So, moving on to the right eye, what we can do is, let's actually shape out the scar before the eye, because we have the room to do it now. So, go into your queue and find pink terracotta if you can, for that little tenderized flesh. Ew. And what we're going to do is on the right side of that middle hair that goes, like the bang of his hair that goes in the middle of his face, you can see right here, it dips all the way to here before rising up on the right side. What we want to find is this 5 vertical that comes after the 6. So let me mark it for you to see. We have a 6 vertical with 3 vertical attached to it in the center, and you want to go up and to the right from it to this 5 vertical right here. So let me zoom out so you can see it a little bit better. Hopefully you guys can see it on the right hand camera screen. I'm going to delete the parts we don't want right now, and you can see where we're working with. So there it's marked out. This 5 vertical strip right here, we only want the second block from the bottom. So this one right here. And all we're going to do with the pink terracotta is put 2 to the right of that. We're then going to go down to the right 3 flat. 1, whoops, just deleted a block. 2, 3. Down to the right 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from the bottom block in that 6 vertical, we're not going to be doing any diagonal work. All we're going to do is add 2 to the right. 1, 2. We're then going to go down to the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Down to the right 2 single. 1, 2. Down to the right 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Down to the right 2 flat. And from here we're going to start going up now. So we're going to go up into the right 2 flat. Up into the right 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then up into the right 2 flat. And then up into the right 1 single. That's the shaping for the scarring of his eye. Everything below this point will be normal skin. Everything above it will be like this pink color. And his eyeball and eyebrow are mixed in there too. So we're going to get to that as soon as possible. And there is a bit of shading here. So if I mess it up, I will correct it. But there is a bit of confusion that can be mixed in. So let me save it real quick. Because up to this point is fine. Now, on the top right of his eye, we should have a 3 or 4 flat with the... whatchamacallit, the dirt right there just chilling. That's what we're going to want to touch on to do the eyeball. I think it's 3 flat. Yeah, it's 3 flat. So from that 3 flat, what we're going to do is work with that to do the eye. So you can delete that. We're going to go down and to left from it, 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is actually the lower part of the eye, by the way, guys, not the top part. Usually we start with the top part. But I just want to let you guys know in case it looks a little weird to you. Down to left 13 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Delete. Up and to left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And from the 3 flat, what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 pieces of white concrete going up on the tip. And then from there, on top of that, we're going to put 1 piece of coal on top. And from that 1 piece of coal, we're going to put 1 to the left of it. And from that same piece of coal, we're going to put 1 going up and to the right from it. Now from that 1 up and to the right we just placed, we're going to put 1 more to the right of that. So now we have this shape. It's like a 2 flat mixed in. We're then, I have a little bit of crowding here. Let me remove that so I can see what my build looks like. There we go. We are then going to go up and to the right from that 2 flat, 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And from that 7 flat, counting from the left side, count over 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And on that 4th block, we're going to put 2 coal underneath it. We're then going to go down and to the right 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right 2 flat. Up and to the right 2 vertical. And from that top block and that 2 vertical, what we're going to do is put 1 on top and 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3. So that should connect back to what we just made. Now I want you to grab some cyan wool, and you can replace the cyan wool with the anything at the moment. We'll come back to whatever we need later. So I'll grab cyan concrete if anything, should be fine. And what we want to do is on the tip of what we just finished, so you see we created this 4 flat that connects back. We're going to put a cyan concrete underneath that final block. Then we're going to put 1 underneath that and 2 to the left. Like so. Oh wait, that's supposed to be black wool, my bad. My bad. It's black wool. Everything else though is cyan in the eye. There we go. From there, we have to finish up the eye, so let's go to the top now of the 4 flat in the top right corner. So we have the 4 flat right here, the top right corner over there. We're gonna go up and to the right 5 flat now. And things are getting a little bit tight here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and to the right 4 flat, and it should touch the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So now you have your perfect frame for the eyeball to go into. You know where everything is supposed to be colored in. That's fine. We're missing the eyebrow and a little bit of some shading spots. So let's do the eyebrow now next. So for the eyebrow, let's pick a spot on the top of the eyeball. So where we have this top of the eyeball, where we had that same 4 flat, let's go to the first block in it. So this one over here. So look where I'm at on the right hand camera screen, or just look at my left hand camera screen. We have the 4 flat and I'm on the first block in it, and there's the 2 pieces of black wool below it. What you want to do from there is put 4 placement blocks above it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a coal. And from that coal, we're going to put 1 to the right and 2 to the left. And that will start the right eyebrow. Now on the left side of this 4 flat we've created now, underneath it, we're going to go down to the left 3 flat 2 times in a row. So 1, 2, 3. Placement block underneath. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. On the right side, however, we're going to be going up. So it's going to go up and to the right to 2 flat. And that connects into the wall. But now, as it connects into the wall, we're going to go up 1. And on the opposite side of the wall, we're going to put 3 coming out to the right of it too. As you can see, it connected to this wall right here. We went up 1. And then on the opposite side of the wall, we just add an extra 3 coming out. So you can see the structure. It's elevating up by 1. And now to finish this, we're going to go up and to the right, 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just zoom out real quick. And I'm going to save it, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so for the next part, what we're going to do is grab some nether brick. And that's going to be the final part of the eye, where we have some shading and stuff going on right here. We have to do a little bit of it like coated right here. And then this entire part under this right of the eye will be shaded. And I don't know if that sounded like it made any sense, so I'm just going to do it for you. So yeah, above the eyebrow we just created, let's look for the 3 flats we marked on the left side. Then the other set of 3 flats, and then 4 flat, like so. And this is all to the eyebrow we just created. On the first set of 3 flat, we're going to go to the final block, and underneath it, we're going to put 3 nether brick going down. And you can color in everything to the left right there with more nether brick. That's fine. This little wedge right here. It's all good. Now, from the second set of 3 flat, we're going to go to the first block and put 4 nether brick on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're then going to go up and to the right, 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And then up and to the right, 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2. And finally, 1, 2. And now, once you have that placed, everything to the left will be colored with the nether brick. So let's do that. And just bring it all the way up. And it's just would be a little bit of shading mixed in with the terracotta, the pink terracotta. So once you have that filled in, go all the way up with it, and fine, there you go. You can color in everything else to the right of this little area right here with pink terracotta. But I don't want you to intrude on the hair, so I'm gonna color it with you guys so you guys can see what I'm coloring. just so you guys don't make the mistake. And if you guys are looking at the thumbnail, you probably can get a good idea of how the coloring is supposed to go. But you know, it's good to be safe here, just to make sure you guys don't mess it up. Don't want you guys messing up after you spent so much time waiting for the tutorial just for me to be very bad with the explanation and goof up. So there we go. There's all the pink terracotta. And then to the right side, again, right above the final parts of the eyebrow, this entire part is going to be all nether brick as well. So there's no pink terracotta up there. There's only a small sliver above the eyeball that's actually pink terracotta. Everything else is nether brick, just for the shading of underneath the hair. But I think it looks good once the full picture's colored in. There's a lot of mixed colors that need to be there for it to look good. So there we go. And then below the eyebrow as well. So let me just fill this in. And once you have this little sliver filled in, everything else will be pink terracotta. And you should be good to go. So there we go. Pause it if you need to. Make sure yours looks like this. It's very easy to mess up. You can see there's 2 different sections on the left side and then 2 different sections on the right side of nether brick, and only 1 section of the pink terracotta. The below area will be pink terracotta, and everything below the eyebrow will be pink terracotta as well. Alright, so now that we finished with that part of the hair, we're going to go up to the ears and the rest of the hair. So the left part of the ear, let's go do that. We're going to work from left to right. Where we have this one piece of dirt over here kind of just floating, that's where we're going to continue for the ear. We didn't do too much of it, and it's actually kind of a jumble of blocks, so that's kind of annoying, but we should be fine. So from that single, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go up and to left from it, 2 flat. And from that 2 flat, what we're going to do is we're going to go up and to left 2 vertical from it. But we're also going to take the left block in that 2 flat. And what I want you to do is add, let's add 5 to the top of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will come back to that in a minute, but let's go back to the 2 flat, the 2 vertical we have on the left side of it. We're going to go up and to the left 2 singles from there. Up and to the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And actually, now what we're going to do is, if you look to the left, we should have this 1 single of dirt block right here. We're going to work with that. So from that 1 single of dirt block, we're going to go up and to the right 2 singles. 1, 2. Up and to the right 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. Up and to the right 1 single again. And then from that single, we're going to put 1 to the right. And what we're going to do is we're going to drag this down all the way until we meet this at a diagonal. So let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down. And then we're going to put 13 up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that should complete the little first part of the ear. All we need to do now is on this long strip we just created, go all the way to the bottom. And you see how we drag this down from here to meet at the diagonal? All we have to do now is go down into the right from there to where we have the top block here. And on that top block, we're going to put 1 coal to the right and then 2 blocks going up. Now this looks like a jungle gym of blocks, but if you mess up slightly, it's fine. But if you did get it, that's good. So now once you have all those blocks filled in, you can switch to your oak planks if you want. And you can actually color in the shaded part of the ear right here. So let's do that. So this entire inner part right here will be shaded ear. And then you take this line, skip it, and then on the left side of it, more shaded ear. So you should be fine. And I'm pretty sure I used oak planks, so just stick with that. If anything, I have to swap the colors out later, but I don't think I do. Yeah, it looks perfect. So now we have the left ear complete, but we still have these marks in the hair and stuff that need to get done. And also there's some extra lines of coal in the hair that need to be done as well. So that's going to be all very frustrating to do. I might take a break on it halfway through, but I'm going to see if I can start this off for you guys. So what we're going to do is, first off, let's finish some of the black lines in the hair that I need to get done that didn't get done. So what we're going to do is on the first spike to the left of his ear. So right over here. This is his ear. To the left of it, there's his first spike coming down. See this one tip? All we're going to do is we're going to go to the up and to the right from that. And there should be a 4 vertical right there. So see if you can find this. And from the top block in that 4 vertical, what we're going to do is we're going to start going up and to the right from there with coal. We're not using our shading blocks yet, but when we do, we want to use light gray wool. So actually put light gray wool in your inventory and don't swap out the nether brick or any of the red colors because you're going to be using those for the right side of his hair. So we're going to go up and to the right now. 3 vertical coal. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right, 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right, 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right, 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up and to the right, 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and to the right, 6 vertical again. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up and to the right, 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you notice, the pattern's been repeating. We had 6, 5, 6, 5, but now it's going to switch up. We're going to go up and to the right, 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right, 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is really close to another line in the hair. So on the top of the 5 vertical, we're going to put 4 placement blocks to the left. Then a black coal. Then you can delete the placement blocks. And from that black coal, what we're going to do is put 2 on top of it. So that becomes 3 in length. And for this strip, all we need to do is go up and to the right from the top block, 2 vertical, 5 times in a row. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on the bottom blocks of it, you're going to go down and to the left, 3 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3. Placement block. 1, 2, 3. Then down to left, 4 vertical, then 3 vertical again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Placement block on the bottom. 1, 2, 3. And if you wanted to start the shading, all you would have to do is on the bottom 3 vertical we have right here, go to your light gray wool, and we would go down and to the left, 8 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then climbing back up to where we had the first set of 3 vertical after the 4 vertical. So this one right here. So we have 3. We have 3, 4, then 3. This 3 right here after the 4. We're gonna go up and to the left from the top block with the light gray wool, 2 vertical. So 1, 2, like that. And I'm gonna zoom out so you can see what it looks like so far because this is kind of sloppy. But from that 2 vertical, we're going to go to the bottom block in it and go down into the left, 2 vertical. And we're going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then finishing up the shading spot, we're going to go down to left 1 single. Perfect. Now, once you finish up shading spots like this, you can color anything in between inside of the little borders with gray, but I don't feel like coloring them right now. So you can see we can just start coloring this part up with gray, and you can bring it all the way up until it's in its borders. Yeah. So for the next piece of shading that we would need to set up, it would be on the a little bit closer to the center. So let's move over a little bit. And what I want to do is, actually, am I ready to set this up yet? I don't think I am. Yeah, I actually don't think I'm ready to set it up yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it right here for today, guys. I'm not really feeling it, and I feel like I'm just rushing things right now. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.